two fragrances that they claim smell alike. What are my thoughts about it? Some feelings are going to get hurt after this review.
Hey guys, what's going on? Wagwan me peeps, wagwan me peoples. Big up on yourself, scene. Alain here again with a brand new edition of White Boys Fragrance Corner. And yes, if you have been following me on Instagram, I did a reel the other day. I did a post the other day saying that there's a Ultra Zest versus Paco Rabanne Ultra Red video coming soon. And oh, you missed that post. Oh, you're not following me. No problem, man. What you can do is head over to Instagram, look up at White Boys _fragrance _corner and hit that follow button. And then, you know, you will stay up to date with videos that I'm going to release. So with that said and out of the way, yeah, Ultra Zest versus Paco Rabanne. This is going to be interesting, so stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. And I think most of you have seen my unboxing and first impressions video of Paco Rabanne Ultra Red. Now in that review or that first impression, I said that plenty reviewers on YouTube said that this is very well, up to 90% similar to Mugler's Amen Ultra Zest. And I did mention that in my video, and some people commented saying that YouTubers tend to be misleading and they're nothing alike. And it kind of got me thinking, I really and truly should get a sample of Ultra Zest and, you know, decide for myself, really test out both of those fragrances and see exactly what they're all about. So that's basically what I did. I managed to purchase Yves Saint Laurent M7, yes, the original M7, and from a fellow fragrance collector over here in Switzerland. And I asked him, you know, do you have Ultra Zest? And he said yes. And I said, you know what, is it possible for me to get a sample? And yeah, the sample is almost finished, but he got me the sample and I've been testing both of these fragrances over the past couple of days. So Ultra Red by Paco Rabanne is a 2008 release. Mugler Amen Ultra Zest is a 2015 release. Now this has been discontinued and this is selling for ridiculous amount of money. Like the prices are like 200, 300, 400 bucks. And it is being hyped up by plenty YouTube reviewers. And yeah, we reviewers sometimes we may be guilty of that. And same thing with this is being compared to this, and yeah, so this is my take. This is a 2008 release, this is a 2015 release. Discontinued, up to date as far as I know. This is not discontinued, and over here in Europe it is very readily available and it's still very reasonably priced. Over here in Switzerland you will find it anywhere between like 40 to 55 francs. The highest I've seen it for is 60 francs, but still not a whole lot of money for this fragrance, to be honest with you. Now, in terms of notes, they do share similar notes. Both of them have blood orange on the top. However, Ultra Zest has tangerine and some ginger and some mint. Then now in the middle they do have patchouli, and they have, well, this has patchouli in the middle as well as in the base, but in the middle both of them have tonka bean. This has pralines and this has added coffee and some other notes, and then of course both of them contain vanilla and patchouli. So given a similar note breakdown, I can see why there's a similarity. However, in terms of scent profile, to my nose, to be honest with you, they don't smell similar whatsoever. Now, in terms of opening, Ultra Zest is very citrus heavy. I mean, that blood orange and that tangerine, they stick out. They really do. And to be honest, I love the opening of Ultra Zest. Now with Ultra Red, it is a bit creamier, and it's not the citrus. It's not as like the citrus on this. It's a piercing citrus. In Ultra Red, it is a smoother citrus opening. I do prefer the opening of Ultra Zest, but this opening is just as good. After a while, this, to be honest with you, Ultra Zest, it loses that lovely citrus opening, and it's basically coffee and patchouli and a little bit of musk. Yeah, it's basically a fresher version of the original Amen, very patchouli heavy, but fresher than the original one. This one now is sweeter, it's a bit creamier, and this settles down to be a creamy vanilla tonka bean type of scent, which I love. I love the dry down of Ultra Red. And yes, I mean, Paco Rabanne is famous for making very, for making fragrances that smell like chewing gum or, well, bubble gum. Yeah, they do tend to make a whole lot of bubblegummy fragrance, but the sweetness in this is not a chewing gum type of sweetness. That bubblegum type of sweetness to me. It's creamy, vanilla, and I like it. Which one out of the two do I prefer? I love the opening with this, but I find this, and this is just my opinion, I'm not bashing Ultra Zest whatsoever, I'm not, but for me personally, I prefer Ultra Red. And then again, they're totally two completely different scents. They are. They share similar notes, but they're not the same scents. I really, I don't know, man. I don't get the comparison. I don't, because from the opening right down to the dry down, they're nothing alike. As I said, this is sweeter, creamier, and the dry down in this is patchouli heavy. The blood orange in this is very harsh in the opening, and it's a bit toned down in Ultra Red. And overall, I prefer Ultra Red a bit more than Ultra Zest. Would I purchase a bottle of Ultra Zest? Sure, if I get it discounted. I'm not going to pay resale for Ultra Zest. The price is way too high for a fragrance that has a great opening and then turns out to be a weaker version of Amen. Well, weaker version. Let me just be diplomatic about it and say a fresher version of Amen. And yeah, Ultra Red is readily available, but as I said, you can't compare those two. And this is actually something I tend to, this is how I want my channel to move forward, to really and truly not to mislead you guys. And in my first impressions, when I did say that this, well, I've heard that this is 90% similar to Ultra Zest, and some of you may have thought that it was misleading. I do apologize about that. Well, here you go. I made sure I got a sample of Ultra Zest to get to the bottom of this. So yeah, both fragrances are lovely fragrances, readily available, not overpriced whatsoever, discontinued, hard to find, very expensive, and quite frankly not worth the high price. If I get a bottle at retail, fine, no problem, I'll buy it, but otherwise I'm not paying resale for this. I'm sorry. So that's just my take on it, and I do hope that you found this video helpful. Again, all the views that I've expressed, they're my own. I've not been paid to say this whatsoever. It's just my opinion. It is what it is. I like what I like. I'm sure some of you guys are out there, oh, I must be smoking crack, there's no way Ultra Zest isn't better than Ultra Red. But again, out of the two, I prefer Ultra Red. And again, please, to my nose, they don't smell similar whatsoever. They do have common notes such as patchouli, blood orange, tonka bean and vanilla, but the composition is made up differently if you ask me. The scent profile, the scent DNA, the smell itself, it's, I don't know, just a tiny bit similar, but 90%, no. Then again, my opinion. So there you have it, guys. If you do enjoy content like this, I'll definitely appreciate if you could click on that subscribe button, and while you're at it, click on the notification bell as well, so you'll get notified whenever your friendly Jamaican fragrance reviewer uploads a brand new video. And yeah, until next time, man fi smell good. See me peeps, big up on yourself. Stay blessed, stay safe. White boy is out.